KIMT StormTrack 3 meteorologist Hunter Donahoe is joining us now, and with the weekend getting closer and closer, we're all wanting to know about this potential for snow that's coming our way.
Yeah, I even went for lunch to the new Chick-fil-A here in town.
Oh, nice.
And of course, Matt Stockdale, he's the owner there. He was like, what are we going to get for Saturday? Everyone wants to know. Of course, it is our first chance for snow this season. So let's talk about it.
Yes.
I mean, right now, it's nowhere close to being anywhere near snowy outside. It is well too warm, and it is just flat out windy, cloudy too. You look out in Mason City to the south, and yeah, it's just a kind of a dreary day. A few peaks of sunshine coming in. That's about it. Temperature-wise, holding in the low to mid 50s. A nice, comfortable day. We're above average for this time of year. We're supposed to be right around those mid to upper 40s. Breezes coming in out of the south around 10 to 20, even 30 miles per hour sustained at times, with gusts upwards of 40 miles an hour. You can certainly notice that stout southerly breeze today. Why is this happening? Well, we have a tight pressure gradient overhead from this low that is coming in out of the Dakotas. How close these lines are, that determines how fast our winds are. And they are pretty close together as this low battles this high out to our east. On top of all of this, we are going to start to notice our relative humidity values falling throughout the rest of our afternoon and into the evening. So we do have an elevated fire risk in place today. Those gusts, of course, upwards of 40 miles an hour for the rest of today. Relative humidity values around 25 to 35% as our temperatures top out in the mid 50s. So if you still do have maybe some harvesting plans at some point, I'd just wait today, maybe into next week as we get away from all of these elevated fire concerns. As well as if you're going to burn anything today outdoors, I just wouldn't do it because those embers can fly a far away and they could cause a fire somewhere else. Now we head into tonight. The first of two cold fronts rolls in. It'll bring us a few spotty showers. It'll clear us out, but then another front rolls in into Friday morning. More spotty shower threats, but this will be that backdoor cold front that brings in the cold Canadian air. Those north winds will continue for the entire weekend on a lighter note than today, but they will still be pretty breezy, and that's going to bring around the coldest air of the season so far. It won't happen Saturday, even though it will be cold. We'll have the chance for some snow, but this upper level low in Canada dives south into Sunday, and that's the day we will see that coldest air. As for what's going to happen on Saturday, a lot of people want to know. I know it. The American model, the GFS, still wants all snow. It has a cold bias to it. It thinks it's going to be colder than it really will. Now, for the European model, I think this is more on par for what we're going to see. A mixed bag of precipitation, rain, sleet, a mix of some snow too. I do think a lot of melting will be had here because our temperatures will be above freezing during the day that this precipitation falls, and our ground is just too warm too. Now, if this falls fast enough, I do think we could see some stickage. There's no doubt about it. Maybe around a trace to an inch for everybody is possible. Higher amounts, I do think, to the south around 1 to 2 inches. But still, our main impacts here, even though, yeah, things are going to be generally under an inch, we head into Saturday night. We have a flash freeze possible because of how low our temperatures will be going and just how fast it will be happening. We could see some tricky travel for early Sunday morning, maybe sunrise services, as all that liquid on the roads will freeze over. You can clearly see it here, 20 to start out Sunday. We won't even get above freezing Sunday afternoon as those winds continue out of the north. But hey, at least we're warming back up into next week. 50s possible by Wednesday. Nick?